Hello everyone. Welcome you all to AI Ki Pathshala. I am your host Anup, and today we are going to continue from our previous session list. During the last session we have discussed about the list data structure in Python, and we will be continuing from the place where we have left yesterday. So let's start. I'm sharing you my screen, and I request you to all of you open your notebook, either Jupyter notebook or VS Code or whatever ID you are in. You can open it and we will start. So let me share you my screen. Fine. Is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes.
Fine.
Yes.
So I suppose we have done till here. So now we will be continuing from here. So let me, to avoid the distraction, let me switch off my camera, and now so that we can concentrate on our main goal. See, now what's the next thing that I'm going to discuss? String split. How can we create the string split? If we do the splitting of a string, what we will get? Let's see. String split. String split. This is one of the, you can say, functionality of the list, that when we split any string, we will get a collection of the string in the form of a list. So let's say S is one variable, and let's take something like welcome Mr. Saddam Hussein to AI Ki Pathshala. Today is the first class of Mr. Saddam. So I am welcoming him with the help of a code.
Thank you, Navji. Thank you.
It's
Thank
nice.
you very much.
So now let's see. This is one string. We have a string, and I want to split this string. So let's split it. Let's take one variable, split string, or you can say split S. How can we split it? Simply S dot split, SPLIT. This is a split is a method, and I want to split it by how I want to split it. So let's say I want to split it with the help of a space. So when we get the output, this string data will get splitted into different elements with the help of the space in between them will be considered as a point from where these string values will get splitted. So let's do it. So, and finally I want to print it. So let's print it. Print split underscore S. So if I take the output, if I run this, I will get like this. See, this was my string. Welcome Mr. Saddam Hussein to AI Ki Pathshala. And when we split it, and I'm giving the how I want to split it. I want to split it with the help of a space, one space key. And see, after welcome, I have a space. So welcome is splitted. Thereafter, it comes Mr. dot. Thereafter, space is there. So space, then Saddam, then Hussein, then everything is get splitted, and the output is a collection of this string in the form of a list. The output we are getting. So what I try to make you understand, whenever we split any string values, we will get the output in the form of a list. And we already know what is list. We are studying this list. So here I have splitted this string with the help of this space. Let's take some another string. Let's take S1, and this time I'm putting something like let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is a string. I want to split this string. Split underscore S1. I want to split it, but this time I'm giving the parameter split parameter as j comma. I want to split this, but here my splitting parameter is not this space. Here I'm putting comma. So now this time when it gets splitted, this comma, this string will get splitted along this comma. So what the output I get? I want to print the output split split underscore S1. So let's print it. See. What happened here? Oh, why I'm doing this split S1 I have to do. So let's now I will get the right output 1, thereafter comma 2, thereafter comma 3, 4. So hope you guys understand this. Is there any issue here? Are you guys able to understand it? Mr. Sadan, Mr. Misra, please confirm. May I get yes or no?
Okay.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Fine. So one more thing. This is string split. One more thing. This thing we have already discussed, and you are already aware of this thing. So I will not going to emphasize much on it because I have discussed it earlier. So, but for the sake of discussing, because we are studying list here, that's why. So list indexing, indexing. Because some of the guys who were watching my videos, only this video, they may not be able to understand what is list indexing. For them, I'm discussing this. So let's take one list, lst1, and let's put some value 1, 2, not 1, 2. Let's put this one, then this 7, then 9, then 10, then 87, like this, and then take some other value. Let's put some floating value 56.87, like this, and so how can you split? How can you index this? We can index this in case of list. This is how we index the list. The indexing always, let me explain you this. Indexing always starts from 0. So this is our 0th index. This is our first index. This is our second index. This is our third index. This is our fourth index. This is our fifth index. So we will always start indexing from 0, and it will goes on like that. So if I want to, let's say, if I want to if I want to take the print the value which is present at the, let's say, third index, so what I will do? Will you please tell me, Mr. Sankar? If
Yes,
I want, what I will do here?
Once again.
If I want to take the value which is present at the
Yes.
third index, let's say, so what I have to write here after this print statement? After this print, inside this print, what I have to write? This
Third index.
So LST1, thereafter inside a
Three.
square bracket, and
Yes.
when we take the output, we will get this value. So this is the third index. Likewise, we can find out the index value of any index. So now let me clear this drawing and let's come to something else. So this is how one more thing is called negative indexing. So this also I have explained you earlier, I suppose. Let me tell you once again. So this is how negative indexing works. When we start our indexing from here, I will put 0 here, 1 here,
Yes.
2 here, 3 here, 4 here, and 5 here. But if I start indexing from right to left, here I am doing indexing from left to right, but here I am doing indexing from right to left. So here it will start with -1, -1,
Minus.
-2, -3, -4, -5, and this is -6. This is how the negative indexing will work.
Right.
So let's understand this. This is how, if I want to, let's say, if I want this 87, one way to get 87 is LST1, and I will, what is the index value? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will say 4, and if I will run this, I will get 87. Another way to get this value is, I will say this is -1, this is the -1 index, and this is -2 index. So if I say -2, I will get the same value. Is this clear? So next most important thing which you should keep in mind always is called list slicing. This is very useful and we are going to use this very much. List slicing. What is list slicing? So see, let's take some number. Let's take one variable called numbers or number and put some number here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100. I have taken this number. And I want to print, till now we have studied that if I want to take the index value of any particular index, I can easily take it. But now this time what I am telling you, I am telling you to print the value from 0th index to, let's say, 4th index to index 3. So how will you do it? I want to make you print from index 0 to index 3. Index 3. So what will you do? First, let's do one for our understanding. Let's do this indexing. This is 0th index. This is 1 index. This is 2 index. This is 3 index. This is 4 index. This is 5. This is 6, 7, and 8. What I am asking you, from here, print the value from here to this index. From the 0 index, this is my 0 index and this is my third index. So print value from 0 index to third index. So how will you print this? There is a way to solve this kind of problem. Oh, what is happening? Okay. This pen was misbehaving. Difficult to deal with this pen. So now it will be fine. So what I will do? So number, you can do first print number and index 0 till how much index? Put 4. And if you run this, you will get the value from 0th index to third index. 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. See, this is called list slicing. You are slicing a part of the list. This is a list containing 8 values, not in 8, 9 values. And I want only the values from 0 index to third index. So this is the way, when you are putting 0 here, you are just telling that start from the 0th index. So it is starting from the 0th index, that is from 10. And this 4th index is called, this is the upper limit. So upper limit is not included. That's why I want value till third index only, but in spite of writing 3 here, I am writing 4. Why? Because if I write 3 here, this 3, third index will not be included and we did not get the value 40 here. Just like in range, the upper limit is not included. Same as this, as the range, here also the upper limit 4 is not included. So we get the value from 0th index to third index. Is this
No,
clear
we
to
should
you?
write 3. No, 3. In place of 3, we have to write 4.
Yeah, what?
We are writing 4 in place of 3.
That's why, that is what I am explaining you, na? That is what I'm explaining you. Here, here, upper limit is not included. When the actual calculation is happening, upper limit is not included. I want the value from 0th index to third index. But if I put 3 here, the 3 is the upper limit and this 3 is not included. So we will not get the value 40. That's why we have increased one index and wrote 4 here, so that this 4 will not include and we get the value till here, till 0 to third. Is this clear to you? Let's see.
Yes.
If I write 3 here, we will not get the value. Why? We will get value only till second index, till 30.
Right.
That's why I am writing here 4. So this is called, here 0, here this side, the value in the left side of the, this is a lower limit and this is a upper limit. So lower limit value is included and the upper limit value is not included. You have to keep this thing in mind. So let's see one more thing. If here, if you write like this, and if you print, so what you will get? Okay. Okay. Not this. Okay, fine. What you will do? You will get this. What it means? When you are writing like this, let me explain you this. When you are writing like this, only semicolon, this is blank and this is blank. This means, it simply means start from this zero index and print till the end.
Okay.
So it is starting from the zeroth index and it is printing till the last index.
Okay.
It simply means this. Fine. Here the upper limit is the last. Here upper limit means ki it is printing till end. It will start from matlab zeroth index and it will print till end. I suppose this is clear to you.
Yes.
Now let's see some more cases here. One
So
case
today,
is
other participants are not there, no?
today, yes, other participants are not there. So
I am only there.
you are only.
Why today other participants are not come?
So maybe because they are preparing for the Raksha Bandhan.
Okay, okay, I see that.
Maybe this may be the possibility, and also there is one possibility because so many people will take 1 or 2 holidays, and thereafter Saturday, Sunday, so they will go for some outing somewhere, maybe some hill station or something like that. They
Right.
can plan some holiday for 3-4 days.
Okay,
So
no issue.
it doesn't matter. You are here.
Right. Okay, okay, no issue.
So now see one more thing. Here, if I tell you to, in this number, if I tell you to print the alternate value, what does alternate value mean here? I want you to print this, then print this, then print this, then print this, and then I want only these values 10, 30, 50, 70, and 100. And there is only a gap of, if you start from, if you say 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every next value, every alternate value, alternate element in a list. I am asking you to give me the alternate value in a list. So what you will do? Alternate value in a list. Alternate value in a list. So we will do it like this number, and then we'll do this. So actually we need a value from this, and we will do this, and then we will put this. And if I run this, see what I'm getting. I'm getting 10, 30, 50, 70, and 100. Now let's understand.
Yes.
Now let's understand how this is happening. See, I have written 1 colon here, then I have written a second colon here, and I have written 2 here. What it means? First thing is that this is called lower limit. This is
Right.
upper limit. Here upper limit refers to end, and this is called step size, just like in range what we have studied, step size.
Okay.
I am telling to print from this starting to end with a step size of 2. So it is actually starting from here. So first value it is taking 10. Thereafter it is taking 2 steps. So after this, what is the first step? First is this and second is this. Then it is printing 30. After 30, again it is taking 2 steps. First step, and this is my second step. It is taking printing 50. Thereafter again first step, second step 70, first step, second steps. So it is going from starting value to the end value with a step size of 2. So whatever step size you will give here, it will go accordingly. Is it fine?
Yes.
Now let's take another case here. What is this case? Number, and this time I am giving 2, this, and 2. What it means? Let's first print this, and now let's understand what it means. So see, this is 2. Thereafter this, thereafter. It means this is my lower limit. This is my lower limit. So it is telling start from the second index. What is my second index? This is my 0th index. This is my first index, and this is my second index. So it is starting from this value 30. You got it?
Yes.
And this is my upper limit. What is my upper limit? Upper limit says print till end. This is a blank, so it means it is asking me to print till here. It is asking me to start from this value, print till end with a step size of 2. Step size of 2. So first it is taking this, printing this value 30. Thereafter it is following a step size of 2. So this is first, this is second. After here, this is first, this is second. After this is first, this is second. So 50, 70, and 100 we get. We get final 30, 50, 70, 80. Will you understand this? How it is working?
No, but here 2 should be 20 now. Actually, number or range.
Which 2 should be 20?
30 in place of 30, it should be 20.
Why?
2 is the lower limit, huh?
2 is a lower limit, and 2 is included. Lower limit is included, na? So that's why 0, 1, 2. I am starting from this 2, na?
Okay.
I am starting from this 2.
Hmm.
And I am going till end with a step size of 2. Is it clear or not? If it is not clear, I will explain you once again.
2 is range na, or index.
Let's understand this. Let's write it like this is 2, this is 1 column, this is. Please concentrate here, you will understand. What is this?
Lower.
Lower limit. What is this? What is this?
This is upper limit.
Upper limit. What is this?
Step.
Step size. Let's say step size. So Now come here. What is this? Is 0.
Hmm.
This is 1. This
Hmm.
is 2.
Hmm.
So from where I shall start?
I will start from 2.
2. So this is 30.
Hmm.
So I have written 30. So 30 comes here. After that, I have to go till where? I have to go till here.
Hmm.
But with a step size of 2. So after 30, takes 2 steps.
50.
This is my first
50.
step. This is my second step. So what I am getting 50.
50.
So 50 is coming here. Thereafter again take 2 steps. First step, second step. So I am getting 70 here. Again take
Yeah.
2 steps. First step and second step. So I am getting 100 here.
Hmm.
Is this fine for you?
Yes.
Fine. Let's move to next thing. So here we have seen how you will do the indexing. How this is the list slicing. So we will understand list slicing in a little bit more. Um, let's take some more cases of list slicing. I want to take some negative cases. Let's take some negative cases of list slicing. And see, this is my number. And I want to start from 4th index and go till 8th index. So I will get this. I hope you understood this. Is this clear to you?
Yes.
4 till 8. Now, I want to, let's say, print the value at the last index. So what I will do? This. Because negative index starts from here. This is
Right.
-1 index. If you say -4 or -7, let's say, what you will get? 30.
Yes.
If you say -9, what you will get? 10. Because if you start indexing from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9. So this comes at the
Right.
-9th index. So you will get this.
Okay.
So now I'm asking you, let's see one more thing. Let's say I want to print from 80 till 30 in this way. 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30. So according to you, what shall I write here?
Sorry.
I want to print from 80 to 30. Starting from here, I have to print till here. 80 till 30. First 80, then 70, then 60, then 50, then 40, then 30. I want this. Will you give any idea?
-2.
Let's see. Let me write it for you.
-2
Minus
colon.
colon.
Uh,
Let's index it.
-2 colon. 7. -7.
Okay. -7. So fine. Let me write -2 and this is -7.
Yes.
I'm getting nothing. -2. And this is -7.
Minus. I don't know why it's not.
Yes. So I'm getting nothing, none. So why is it so? That's why I've asked you. If I'm writing -2 and -7 here, I'm getting nothing. Why is it so?
Yes. I don't know.
Fine. So let's understand why is it so first. Why this is happening? Because let's write this in. What was my value from 10? I suppose from 10 it was 10 till 100. Fine. Let's understand this first. Then we will. This is my 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And thereafter 100. And this is my 100. I want to print from -2 and what was my -7? See, when we are moving in this direction, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, our indexing is going like this. Fine. When I'm moving in opposite direction, reverse direction from right to left, my indexing is like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. See, when we are coming from -1 to -7, actually what we are doing, our value is getting decreased. Is it fine for you? Is it understandable by you? Our value is getting decreased by how much? By -1. In every step, we are decreasing our value by -1. Here, when we are going from here till here, let's say, so we are increasing the value by +1 in every step, if we are giving a step size of C. But here, what wrong we are doing? So by default, if you are not providing the step size, by default it is taking a step size as +1. The default step size is +1. So here you want to come from here to here, but you are giving a step size in the positive direction. That's why it is not 20. Let's do one thing. Let's give one step size, let's say -1, and see, I'm getting the correct output. Do you understood this? Or I will explain you once again. Please clarify me. Please clarify me.
Yes.
Do you understood this?
Yes.
Please explain me if you have understood this.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Please explain.
See, when we are coming from right to left, I mean, yes, from -1 to -9, we are decreasing in a step of -1. But
Yes.
we have to provide that step size. Then only we will get the correct output.
Fine. So what actually we are doing, we are decreasing in this direction. We are going in this direction, but we are telling him to go in this direction. We are giving a positive step size. By default, it is taking a +1 step size if I'm not defining anything. So you understood this. So here we have to be very clear because this doesn't comes very intuitively. So most of the people used to make this kind of mistake always. So
Okay.
we have to remain very careful. Whenever we will decrease, whenever we have to go in this direction, so we have to give the negative step size. Then and only if we are going in the negative direction and we are giving a positive step size, it won't work. We have to give a negative step size. So let's understood this with the help of one more example of this only, so that it will get more clear to you. Number, and let's take from -1 till let's say -9, and this time I am giving a step size of 3, not 3, -3. If you do this, you will get this. First you will get 100, thereafter 1, 2, 3, 60, thereafter 1, 2, 3, 30, thereafter 1, 2, after 2, nothing. So this one. Hope it is clear to you. So this was the game of a step size. Now, one is the list is one more functionality of the list, that we have properties of list that we have already studied it. This is the list is mutable. List is mutable. Is mutable. So what is mutable means? Mutable means we can able to change the value at a particular index. That means mutable. So this is our list, this list. And let's say I want to change this value 30. So what I will do? This is at a second index. And I want to assign something else here. So let's assign my name Anup here. And let's run it. And let's print again. So now in place of 30, I got this value Anup. So this thing, we are able to change the element of a list. This property is called mutability. We can change any element of the list by assessing that position and assigning a new value at that position. So this is called mutability of a list. Is this fine?
Yes.
No. One more thing. List concatenation. So this is one list number. Let's create another list. Let's say what is my list, my underscore list. This is one variable, and let's put some value inside that variable. Let's put one value is Rakhi. Second value is sister. Third value is brother. And let's run this. And I want to concatenate these two values. So I will say number plus my list list. What shall I get? I will get concatenated list. Simply this list and this list, because both are lists, the data type of data structure of both are same. So these get concatenated and we get this value. But one important thing is that when you are doing this, this doesn't change the original list. This is not changing the original list. If you still print number, you will get the value. And if you still print my underscore list, you will get my underscore list. See, my original list is not changing when we are concatenating. Because when we are concatenating, we are not assigning anything, any new values, or we are not taking any value from that list. Okay, this is the third. If you will assign some variable in this list, then this variable get assigned by this new list. Otherwise, my original list is not changing. So you have to understand this. Fine. Let's take one more example, one more thing. Understand, this is called repetition of list. Called repetition of list. What the repetition of list say? The repetition of list say my underscore list. Let's say this is my list, my underscore list. And let's, if I multiply this by 2, and if I run this, what I will get? Rakhi, sister, brother. Again, Rakhi, sister, brother. This value is, the value inside this list is repeated 2 times. If I put 3 here, it will repeat 3 times. If I put 4 here, it will repeat 4 times. In a same sequence. First, this value will come. Thereafter, it starts with second. If I, let's say, if I give 3 here, so 3 value. First, this will come. Then this will come. Then this will come.
Right.
So, I suppose you understood this.
Yes.
Again, when I am doing this, my original list is not affected. If I still access my original list, see, Rakhi, sister and brother. My original list is not getting impacted. Fine. So let's understand some more function inside the list. One is called max function. So before understanding this max function, let's take first take this list. Yeah, let's take my list number. I want to find out what is the maximum value inside this. So if you do, first take only this value. Not. Let's put. Let's take another value. Number is equal to 10, 20, 100, 199, 86, 234. Fine. And I want to find the maximum value of this. So what I will do? I will simply print max number. See, I got the maximum value present inside this. Yes, it's 76. Is this clear to you? Similarly,
Yes.
the mean function works. print min and then number, I will get the minimum value. See,
Okay.
minimum value is 10. So I got 10. Maximum value is 876. So I get this. Now take one more list. Let's take my underscore list. Let's take so let's take my underscore list 1 and put some string values inside it. So what is the string values? Let's put data science here. Let's put some other value, AI, artificial. Let's put another value, intelligence. Let's put another value, big data, big data. Let's take another value, MLOps, MLOPS. So I have these values inside my list. And now apply the max here. So I'm print max my underscore list 1. See, I got MLOps. Let's change here and write it in small. Now if you run this, you will get maybe some other values. Still you are good. Why I am getting this? Because first it is first seeing the first character. I have also explained you this in earlier class. So first character. So if you will consider the first character of every string present in this, you will get M is the bigger among all of them. That's why this is printing first MLOps. If you print min of my underscore list 1, what you will get? You will get artificial. Because A here is it is calculating like that.
Yep.
And if you combine, let's say if you combine, if you put, if you take this and let's put list 2 here, and if you put some values, some numerical values here, comma 939, comma some 98, comma this, and let's run it. And if you do the same, let's see what you will get. Print max and my list 2. If you do like this, you will get error. Why you are getting error? Because not separated between instances of integer and string. Because it is unable to calculate the maximum between the integer and string. It will only calculate the maximum value when the data type of all the values inside the list is same. Either it will be a string or it will be a integer or maybe some other data type, then it will be able to calculate. Hope this is clear to you, this max and min thing.
Yes.
So now what are the other things left? Let me see it. List looping, we have list count, we have already extended. Understand list looping. What is looping? Looping is nothing. Let's take this list number. You already know this number. So number is this. If I want to loop it for I in number. I want to print every value. So this is called looping. Hope you understood this. Loop, this is called looping. Now tell me, if I want to print all this value 10 till this in a single line, so what I have to do here? Because I have explained you a lot, so I expect an answer from you. If I want to print the value in one single line, so what I will do here? See, what I will do here, I will put end is equal to, I want to end this line with, let's say, some space. If I run this, now I am getting this. Because see, what print statement is doing, by default, a print statement will start a new line. By default, this is a different. By default, the print statement will start a new line. But if I am asking that I am giving one parameter that end the value with some space. So what will happen? First, it is printing 10 in the first iteration. After that, it is putting some space. In the second iteration, it will start after that space. In the third iteration, it is again putting some space. And in the third iteration, it will again print from here. Will you able to understood this?
Yes,
And
but in line 140, why it is printing in columns?
yeah, line. Why it is printing
In rows?
this thing?
Yeah, different rows.
Yeah, different. This is how it works. I have explained you a lot of times earlier.
Yes.
This is because, see, by default, I've explained you this when we have discussed this end parameters and this one more thing was there, carry as return. There also I've explained you this twice. So by default, what it is, by default, print statement starts a line with a new line character. This is a new line. This is called new line. New line. So by default, at the end of the print statement, this is a default thing that is inside it. So print statement always starts a new line. So see, during the first iteration, what is the value of I? 10. Fine.
Yeah. Yes.
So it is printing 10. After, see, it is what it is writing, print 10. Or after printing 10, it automatically goes to the second line.
Okay, I was slow. Okay, I got /n means print. Okay.
/n.
But we are not writing here /n.
Because it is a default value that it is default, it is inside the print, that after printing this value,
/n. Okay.
yes, black slice is a default thing that is inside a print statement. That's why, because this is a new line thing,
Right.
it creates a new line. So it is already inside the print, so it is going to the next line. After printing this, then again it is going to the next line. Again it is printing, again it is going to the next line. But when we are explicitly telling the print statement that end with a space, so now this, by default, this end has a parameter called \n. By default, end parameter has this value, by default value. This is a default value. Now I am changing this default value. I am telling, do not end with the new line, end with a space. So during the first iteration, it is printing 10. After printing 10, after this print I, so I is printed, it is killing end one space. So it is leaving one space. Then during the second iteration, I will start, what is the value of I in second iteration? 20. So it is starting after this space. Again, after printing this 20, it will leave one space. Then it will print in the third iteration, it will print 199. Again, it will leave some space. And then again, it will print 876. Again, a space, again 234. I hope you understood this.
Yeah.
See, for your more understanding, I am telling you one more thing. Let's, instead of this space, let's say put here, and let's see what happens. Do you
Line.
understand why this is happening? And here also the same thing is happening.
Yeah.
We are not putting this slash n here, na? We are not putting end parameter here.
By default, it is taking, yeah.
Because the print state, they inside a print statement, by default, this parameter is, if you check,
There.
see, if you check this, see, inside a print statement, the end value, the default value of end value is /n.
Right.
Are you able to see this? I have told you, if you do shift tab, just put your cursor inside this print and do shift tab.
Yeah. Shift
You will
tab,
get,
yeah.
shift tab, you will get this pop-up, and after you do plus, you will see what are the parameters that is inside a print. These are the parameters in which this end parameter has a default value of /n, means new line.
Right.
So if we are not putting a default value, it is taking automatically. But here we are, what we are doing, we are replacing this default value with a space. That's why I am getting like this. Fine.
Okay.
So now next thing is that list comprehension, nested list. So what is the time right now? What time it is?
Time is
oh, fine.
17.
So,
Yeah,
so
12:17.
so I suppose we have to end because you have to go to sleep also.
Right.
Tomorrow we will continue from here and not
Okay.
anything. So tomorrow we will continue. Let me stop sharing my screen first.
Okay.
Otherwise it will be late for me. Let me stop share first. So, and thereafter let me. So guys, this is for enough for today. So we will meet tomorrow also, and we will start with the list only, because there are certain things which are still left in the list, like list comprehension is there, and some more thing is there inside the list. So we will discuss nesting of the list. Two more important thing is that list comprehension and the nesting of the list. We'll discuss it first. Thereafter, if the time permits, we will start with a new topic called tuple. Fine. So I hope you guys will be well and celebrate Rakhi. And you can see my background. I put the Rakhi because of the Rakhi celebration. I have taken this background, and let's ask questions. Connect with me on my Telegram group with the help of the Telegram group description link provided in the video, and like, subscribe if you enjoy this video. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thanks.